Get ready for the abrupt change in music. And here we are. Welcome in, everyone. Saturday morning. Good times, I guess. My hair. My hair! You can't see it, but it's helmet head day. Helmet head day. It may be time for a haircut sometime in the near future, I fear. Let's see. Let's switch out of studio mode. Just because I'm remote controlling this thing, and go to scenes, and let's switch over. No, let's not go out of studio mode. This is all behind the scenes stuff anyway. You don't know what I'm talking about. So, all right, yeah. Here we are on the workbench once again. We may switch to a different shot, or maybe a different computer altogether. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing exactly. I just know I have models to build. So where we last left off, we had a bunch of prototypes. Actually, where we last left off, we were painting. We were painting up a finished prototype so I could take pictures. I want to put lights in it, but that is going to wait. That is going to wait. I'm not going to do that this week. As much as I would like to get it done, I'm not so much into doing that at the moment. Just adjusting my camera a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't mess things up. Anyway, so the kit is gonna be and stream closed captioner. Remember to turn on stream closed captioning. Okay, I'd have to go to the other room for that. Apparently, various variations of these parts, but yeah, let's I'll be right back. The captain's working. Amazing. I can shout that from the other room and it still gets picked up on the mic. How about that? That surprises me. I should have shaved. Sorry for being such a slob for you guys. There have been 2 more minor changes to the kit since I worked on it. Mainly in these, well, not this one. This is even an older version, but in the, what do you call it? The little monitors that sit in the cockpit. Where's the camera? These little guys. I've extended the bottom out further. And in this part, I've actually put a hole down through to the bottom. The reason for that is that so these will fit in more securely, but also so that we could possibly light them from the bottom. But like I said, not planning on lighting this kit today. I will show off some old parts. The other week, you can see there's a big gash down this one, and there's this. The other week, I did something dumb. I was printing a bunch of these guys, little lenses, and I left them on the build plate and then forgot about them before I started another build. So then the build plate went down and pressed against the screen, and it wouldn't go down all the way. So I tried making it go down all the way. I tried rebalancing the stuff, and then adjusting the plate. But what actually ended up happening was I crushed the screen because these things were still attached to the build plate, so it couldn't get as close to the build plate as it expected. So sorry about the audio going in and out a little bit there. So these are the lenses for the base. I'm experimenting with different things. These were printed in clear and then not cleaned off with alcohol and then cured. So they're probably not going to fit very well because they have extra resin on them. And I did spray them with a clear coat, but they are still a little sticky. And yeah, I don't know if I want to print a whole bunch of stuff in clear because the clear isn't really clear, so it's disappointing. I did try printing some in smoky black. So here's just the smoky black. You can see it also does not come out clear. However, if it gets wet, it gets more clear, so you could possibly do a clear coat on it to, again, try to make it a little more clear. You could also polish it, of course. That would be tricky. And as you can see, this is actually a short half visor thing. Trying to figure out where the camera is in relation to where I'm holding things. Yeah, this is inspired by what MkII did, but I figured I could include basically a little windscreen. And if somebody doesn't want to use the dome, they don't have to use the dome. But I could print this and the lenses out of this smoky black translucent stuff. So that might be what we're doing instead of, I mean, I will include the dome anyway because that's kind of a key feature, because, you know, we don't need the little alien dude flying around in space without a sealed cockpit. What is this? Silverhawks? Ha ha ha. Yes. And I still have to reveal the final paint job, which I'm kind of pleased with. Not precisely what I was hoping for, but my audio was cutting out there a little bit. Hopefully it's just a Bluetooth thing and not anything with the actual stream. Roses are red, violets are blue. Welcome in, Rose. You ready for this? See, I have not glued the little monitor down. It's just flopping around there. What I want to do, one of the things I want to do today is take some pictures of this guy and perhaps some of the other models I have, so I can maybe do some social media posts and try to sell some things. But also on tap today, I have to box up a couple of robot kits. I have a couple of robot kits to box up. One gets shipped out. One gets shipped out. So that's what we're doing today so far. Bug Boy was a bad boy. Welcome in. Thank you. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's not exactly what I wanted, but you know, there's a skill gap, so that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna go get something. Oh yes, I was gonna get something. Off the carrying stick. Alright, here we are. I might do another build assembly, quick dry fit thing with these. I'm not sure yet. Let's clear this stuff off the desk. So here is the artwork for the ViC B3 150, the 150 scale version. And I decided to, on the back of these, do some assembly instructions. So I'm actually doing this on the new version of the saucer kit because it has fewer parts, so I can get away with simpler instructions. So I don't have the cool whole one big sheet thing that requires extra folding and extra cutting to actually put on the box. And it wraps around the entire box, and that's cool. And that is well received, but I'm trying to fit it all on one just to simplify things. First off today, we are packaging up a couple of ViC B1s. The classic. The OG. I believe, test fit all these pieces already, so it's not going to be a concern. They are removed from the supports. These are printed in... Looks like there's an extra arm. These are printed in Form 182, I think is the resin. ABS-like resin. I think that's the brand. It's just something that I had picked up a while ago. And normally I had been using Tech resin, branded resin. I may be switching to something else. Not that I'm disappointed in Tech, it's just I don't know that it's that much better than the others to justify the cost increase. Not that I'm going cheap or anything. The key thing is I want to use the ABS-like resins because they're less brittle than the standard resins. So there's a little bit more give. Yeah. So we'll set that to the side for now. But we will assemble these. We'll just do a little test fit. F for front. That kind of goes in at a 30-degree angle and then rotates around to the front. This one, maybe I'll sand that down. It's where the stability, well, not the stability, but whatever the you want to call it, the ring I add on there, the sacrificial ring to make sure that the front is rounded perfectly. So could use a little more, but I could also let that for the modeler to handle, since this is a kit. And model kits are usually not perfect. Again, front, lock in place. Leg. Glue an arm in. You can choose how you want them, up or down. Put them backwards if you want it. It's your robot. Yeah, you're looking down from above. It's not as easy. So, there's the basic assembled little robot guy. So, we need to package him up with the dome. And I just happen to have a dome set aside over here. We'll put the feet in first. The arms. The antenna. And the little topper antenna. Let me give this a quick little sanding. Yeah. And I could fit this in there, but I decided to not do that anymore. A little vending capsule cap. Sure everything is in there good. I am running out of these little bags, so I'll need to get some more of these. All the parts go in the bag goes in the box gets the wrapper on the outside, and then the plastic, and then we are good to go on that one. Let's do another one. Much excitement, much cheering throughout the land. Okay. Front, lock in place. You do need to glue the feet and the arms in. I mean, I guess you don't need to glue these, but, you know, it's better to glue them. The arms, you'll want to glue in. This part, it could be glued. It doesn't have to be. As long as it's tight enough, it doesn't have to be. And the dome fits on the outside of that. And that goes in the dome. This might be... Yeah, I don't know. You can glue it if you want to. You can glue if you want to. Because if your friends don't glue, they're no friends of mine. So I have to ship one of these guys out today. Well, I guess I have until the 12th to ship it out, according to expectations set by Etsy, or I set on the Etsy store. But really, I want to ship it out today. Just have to get to the one post office by 2 and the other post office by 3 p.m. And we'll probably go till about noon, so I will have a bit of time. There we go. Now, I have most of the other pieces I need over here. I have some equipment the other side of the room that I need to walk over to. But I forgot the little boxes. I need to go get a couple boxes. I'll be right back. Alright. I have to wake up my computer so I can see chat. So these are the little boxes I get. Custom printed boxes would be cool, but those might be cost prohibitive. Do like providing a value. Not to say that I don't ever raise prices. Because I have and I will. Things are getting more expensive. And I may be underpriced for all I know. With a little bit of research, I guess. I have found what I'm looking for. Let's just add a little extra padding into these. Just so they're not bouncing around too much. I don't think it would be a problem if they weren't padded. Particularly this kit. It's not especially fragile. Especially with the most fragile bits inside a capsule. So I think the only one that I've had complaints about being broken when it arrived was maybe... Yeah, it was one of the older UFO, one of the original little saucer kits. That I've removed those parts from it anyway. Yeah, that should not be an issue anymore. Plus, there's only one time. All the other times were fine. Nope, I don't put the plastic on before I put the other thing on. The other thing goes on first. The blocker! Just out for a drink. At my favorite place and having a joint, I guess. Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I'm just working on packaging up a couple ViC B1s One gets shipped, and the other gets ready to ship. Put this in the plastic bag, which will then get sealed, but if the sealing equipment is on another table, so you won't. Not gonna carry you over there. Don't want to break the illusion by showing you the factory floor. Some mysteries must remain. Hello, Rose. Yes, I know, I've already said hello to Rose, but the blocker was saying hello to Rose. I was parroting that. Paraphrasing. Oh, the blocker. Have you seen? Hmm? On your little tiny screen. 'Cause no. I will. I'm looking for something to leave here to entertain you all while I step away. I'll go with this large vase print of Trace, the blob. The blobster Trace. As you can see, it was not designed to be a what's called a base mode print, where it's only one continuous motion around and around and around, one layer deep. And this kind of got some fail going on in it, but that's okay because it's just simple grammar. Paint really pops good, yes. The wind has gotten worse. No rain, it's windy. Yeah. Again. I'll be right back. I'll lower this. Not that much. I'll be right back. here's what they look like with the bag sealed. I just need to trim off some excess and also cut a little hole in the plastic to let the air out, so that when it shrinks, the air has some place to go. Suddenly, they look more official. Although this one has a hole in the plastic in the front, but that's alright. Doesn't affect the model at all. So let's rearrange these one more time. Sorry about all the mic bumping noises if you are hearing those. I need to get a box for one of these. We'll do some packing material. Halfway down. Aw, thanks. And that's the behind the scenes amazing footage of packaging something up. Not sure how this got stuck on that, but okay. No! Tape got stuck to itself. Looks like I'm getting to the end of this roll. Yep, there's the end of that roll. Not quite enough. This one's gonna get double. Another layer of tape on top of this one. This is a part where I probably spend a little more time than I need. Like, this part could be a bit more efficient. That's okay. We are not producing thousands of units, so little efficiencies don't add up too much at this scale. You'll kind of do it. Actually, you know, it is fairly really good. Maybe we'll just make the paper tape extra long. Normally, I do 3 sections of this. This time I did 4. But when I wrap it around, it'll go at least down to the other tape. Yeah. That'll be good. But let's see. Recycling my old pond bag. Put that in there. That is protecting inside the outer box. I have a piece of paper to pick up. Unless I lost it, in which case I'll have to print it again. Which is a possibility. And then I'll find it after I package it all up. I'm sure of it. But I know I printed it. I also have this guy in the process of production. I may as well package him up too. Need to take him off the supports, then cure the parts, add the extra bits, in this case wire, and some elastic things. And that'll do. But first, I don't think I hit print, but I didn't go to the next button. You have to hit buttons 3 or 4 times to actually make something print, and I think I forgot that. So, did not actually have the printout I needed. Let's include one of those. And when people buy model kits, I like to toss in a bonus sticker. Alright, thanks for stopping in if you're still here, Z. I think these are pretty cool. They're not the ones I sell in the store, because the ones I sell in the store are different. Like, these are the ones that I sell until they're much more solid and more colorful. This was the first run that I had done, and when I got them I noticed that it looks like there's a bit of a double image there, but you know, they're still pretty cool. I like them, so these are the bonus items that get added to models sometimes. I'm not super consistent on what I include as bonus items. This might not be the right one. Because I have this thing that says welcome, but it says it's a gift. It's the gift insert that I get with Etsy. It gives my information on the back. So it's cool, but I may have done the wrong one, so I need to double check this. I think this kit's on to somebody else. Yes, that could have been embarrassing. Had one from an older order in an extra tab. So will not be showing the name on this. If I do show the name on it, then this VOD will get deleted immediately. So, there we go. I just kind of have it folded up. Let me make that a little neater. Add in my goodies. And put that in there. And I will get some water on this. It comes with a sponge. But I don't ship enough of these to have the sponge all ready to go all the time, so let's put this in the middle. There we go. Just need to put the shipping label on it, and it's ready to go out the door. Alright, so that is the first major task of the day complete. As you can see, shipping label on. Okay, so I have one of these kits all ready to go, just not in a box. These are the Bug 4, and I have a couple of accessory bits ready to go, so I can process this guy, get him out the door, or not out the door, in the box parts. This is the Snowbot, or the Santa Bot kit. Don't have any in a box at the moment, but these will go in a box like the ViC B1 kit. So if you want a little Santa Bot, I have these available as well, all ready to go. Glue them together. There are a couple different ways you can hang the. You can either they come with a little stand. You don't have to use the stand. You can make them into a tree ornament if you'd like. So let's see. Put this back. Woohoo! Let's see. Covered up my Twitch page. Oh, and Zablocker. I missed all of the, I saw the stuff after the redemptions, but okay. I know you're gone, Z, but I'll stretch now. Oh, alright. Stretch. I've been hydrating, if coffee counts as hydration. And I'm standing, so I'm gonna ignore the posture. Alright, let's remove this. I have some replacement. Nope, it goes like this. Will this fit? It's a different brand. Does not look like it's fitting, but I have it the wrong way. It goes between here, not above here. And I put it on backwards. Great. Okay. Got it? No? Did I have it right the first? I had it right the first time. Ah. For Blevin's sake. Oh, come on. There we go. Do I have it on backwards this time? Okay. Yes, that's the way it's supposed to go. Alright. Crisis averted. Okay, it wasn't a crisis. I'm gonna lower the camera again. I think I'm gonna sit down for a bit. Oh, sorry about that. Perhaps a little too much humming. If I look off to the side there, it's because my chat is all the way over there. I did not plan that out well. I'd probably put it over there, but that's still not in front of me, at any rate. Let's clean up these parts. I don't mean clean up, I just mean pull the parts off the supports. Then we'll do a test fit. I wonder why that's so shiny there. This has been sitting out for a while. I do remember that other one coming up. I need to find the other one of those. If not, I have a spare you can put in. I like to have all the parts be from the same batch. But sometimes a part doesn't turn out right, so the substitution is made. It won't matter if the kit is painted. I got a new 3D printer within the last few weeks that has a bit better resolution than what I have or had before then, so hoping that some of these parts will come out cleaner in the future. It's not the highest resolution available, but it should be an improvement. It's like 35 micrometer resolution as opposed to a 55. And for this one, I usually need to use something to clip it off, because it's easier to ship this arm segments as a tower than it is, well, I think it's better to ship them in a tower and let the customer separate them rather than have a whole pile of little beads that are loose. Alright, so that is that. These require a little finagling. Again, I'm gonna see if I can find the missing knee joint. Hooray! It is where I thought I left it. Okay, I can put that away now. Let's do some test fitting. The part that is the trickiest on this is this neck, this top joint here, along with the neck. So that's actually pretty good there. I did add this little lip there just to, you know, it's the equivalent of, let me see, do I have anything that's handy that's plastic molded? No. But like if you have two sides of something coming together, it's like a molded plastic thing. A lot of times I'll put an extra little gap between them just so that it's, you don't notice if they don't line up perfectly. But I don't know if I have anything that demonstrates that or not. That does not. Anyway. Of course, will this work with the neck in? The neck is like a key, kind of goes in there and turns around to lock it in place. It's still pretty good. You can, of course, glue it. So, I think we're good. I think we're good on this one. Yeah, this is a nice print. As far as pieces fitting. Is that a dog barking? I have headphones on, I can't quite hear everything. This is a Dollar Tree hobby knife. They are, you know, you can see plastic parts, thin blades. They are not as good as the X-Acto knives, but they're also $1.25. So if you just keep your expectations in check, they're okay for small tasks. And this might actually be an actual either X-Acto or Revell hobby blade. Alright, I need to put these on here. I should redesign this little rack I made for my drying station, because most of the stuff I do is small, so I don't need, so it makes more sense to have multiple layers to dry things on, or to cure things on, than it does to have one tall built area. So plus this is a little beat up now, and never did quite work as well as I had hoped. But I don't think I'll be working on that today. Not to say that that's impossible. Because we all know how distractible people can be. And I am one of those people who can be distractible. Alright. Now I just have to carefully carry that in the other room, making sure not to drop anything off it. Then I'll put it in the curing station. So once again, I'll be back. I'm going to take a break and then run a couple ads. So see ya in a minute or so. I should maybe glue this guy together. Okay, there's the bumper. There's the bumper. No? It goes like that. These wires are in the way. So I'm trying to line up these pegs with these holes. It doesn't always want to go the way I want it to go. I'm afraid my little saucer Mark II will suffer a similar fate, where it's all painted up but not quite glued together. Now that will be a little less fiddly. Let's hide those wires. There we go. Question is, how am I going to display all these? Do I want to display this one with the visor, or do I want to display it with the dome? The visor not being clear does block the detail. However, the detail you can see is clearer because the dome is not perfectly clear either. I feel like I should definitely glue the monitor in place, or at least do something to secure it. Maybe some blue tack, kind of a temporary thing. It's just, you have to put the alien in before the monitor. At this, with the shipping model, you might not need to do that because this is designed to slide all the way down through the base rather than sitting on top of it, but we'll see. Excuse my reach. Oh good, you don't see it anyway. So I have a little tiny bit of blue tack. A little bit less. See if that actually manages to secure this a little bit more than otherwise would. Oops. Wrong side. That should be better. The problem is you can't really... The monitor locks the hands in place, so I can't actually remove the alien if the monitor is in there, so... you know, bring this a little closer. Let's see if I can focus the background. If I put this back here, the background will be less interesting to the camera. I think. I hope. And maybe it'll focus on what I want you to focus on. Ooh, that's... Of course, you could just leave the ring off entirely. You have these holes for the other bits. Not the ring. Yeah, the ring. Yeah, you could leave the ring off entirely. You could leave the dome off entirely. That's what I meant to say. Leave the dome off entirely. But the ring is part of that. Although, technically, you could put the ring on without the dome or windshield. So where did the dome go? Go get another one. Other thing, one of the other critiques of the kit was it has these letters on the dome. Oh, this one only has it on one side. Some of them have them on both sides. That kind of breaks the immersion of this being a science fiction, out of this world alien thing. So I could make a little decal that covers that up. Now this particular one has a little nub at the top that should be snapped off, so there we go. Now the little dome antenna can be added if we wanted to. But of course, the ring goes over this to kind of lock it in place. And since subsequent revisions have made this actually lock in a little better with these tabs. There we go. Don't you just love this torn look here? I should probably put a nice background behind it. Put this up here. Put it on the rotating table. Probably what I should do. Let's see the bottom. These lenses here. This is in the light, the translucent light gray. I might do these in smoky black, which at this thickness does not look very black at all. Let's remove this. As you can see, I have the new monitor with the long legs, if I can get it off. So this guy will fit all the way through the cockpit. I don't have one of the new updated cockpits printed out yet, so I was considering doing this in smoky black because this is basically a transparent or a translucent, so I could maybe put a light in, a very small light at the bottom of that and have it shine up through. I'd want to light block all the sides and stuff, but that might be a way to get some light up on the face of the character, of the alien. The other option is, and I don't know if these are going to be part of the kit or not, but this is I might make a lighting kit, in which case these parts will be included, maybe. Like I said, this one could be like a light pipe, transferring the light up into it. This one would be, probably can't even tell, but this one's hollow, so you could put a little light inside there. When I say a little light, I mean like the really, really tiny lights. Let me show you what I mean. If you're watching me a few weeks back, you may have seen me pull one of these out. Actually, not one of these, because I just bought a whole bunch of different colors of these, and then I couldn't find these, but then I found these, and I don't know where all the colored ones are now. So, but these are tiny, tiny, tiny little lights. So you can see something like that. Yeah, I made this hollow one with the idea that you could put one of these little tiny lights up inside there and light up the face of the character. But I have not done any lighting yet, and I want to, but at this point I just need to get some pictures of this thing in its current state so I can start sharing them, and hopefully I can buy it. The funny thing is prior to getting this to the point where it is at this state here, where it's practically done, I got like 2 or 3 orders over a couple of weeks for the kit. So, you know, and this was in process the whole time. So it's like I have a new version of it, but get rid of that. I have a new version of the kit that I haven't sold yet, and I haven't sold any since getting this to the point where I could print it and sell it. So it's funny how that works sometimes. I haven't decided how I'm doing the update though. Is a question that is bugging me. Do I just update the product that's there because it has all of the reviews and everything on it, or do I offer this as a separate product because it is different enough, but it is basically the same shape, outline, just a few differences? Do I offer this as a variation of the original project? Though I kind of want to stop producing the old ones. Although I do have two, like I said, 2 pages of the instructions, or 2 more sheets for the packaging, but you know, that's not a very good reason to sell. So I may have enough spare parts to put together like a scratch and dent kit. I don't know. Do I have batteries in here? I believe these are AAA. Oh, there's the dome that I was looking for earlier. Let me grab my box of batteries. I believe I have a couple of AAAs I can put in here to illuminate and make festive. Oh, these aren't AAA. These are AA. Okay. No. I have some of those too. You know, I remember growing up there being advertisements for alkaline batteries. You know, AA batteries. And I did not realize until the last few years that there actually is another formulation of batteries that are commonly sold. And those are the, what does it say on this? Yeah, carbon zinc, or zinc carbon batteries. It says right there. And these don't last nearly as long as the alkalines. And the alkalines, like even this E-Circuit, this is a dollar store brand, or a Dollar Tree brand, or a brand they sell at the Dollar Tree. Even these are decent compared to the Sunbeam or the other ones. I don't know. Lithium ion is you know, the newer ones. Anyway, there we go. We have a lit up tree, lighted tree. Does that make it festive? Will that make for a good good marketing background? This is something I put together for a like an ugly sweater thing at work one time. I have Velcro on the back so I can stick it on the sweater. This here. Oh no, the keyboard fell. It was so precariously placed. How could it fall? Oh, let's wake this up. Make sure I can see chat. Trash. Oh. just refreshing my chat, just in case it froze. Nope, doesn't look like it did. It just, yeah, the last thing it said was from the blocker. It's cool. Alright. Does this make a cool background texture? Probably not. I did say background texture, didn't I? That is what I said. Yeah, that's not going to work for a photo background, but it's there. Let's turn off this light. A little more glow. Make it a little more cozy. I even charged up the batteries in my DSLR so I could take some photos, but I'm kind of running out of energy for that. The gang's all here. Yeah, it's not gonna look good on your screen, is it? It's all sideways like. Suppose I could do a Christmas card with the whole gang. If that guy hanging out in the background. Well, I'm gonna go package up the other bub kits. Be right back. have returned. Let's make sure I have all the parts. There are a few bands. Make sure I have 2 hips, 2 hands, 2 knees, 2 shins, 2 thighs, 2 feet, 2 shoulders, spine and head, front and back torso, pelvis and tummy. Yes. Got all of the parts. So my current inventory of the Bub 4 kit is I have 3 sets of parts ready to go. Did I say 2 hands? I did say 2 hands, right? I see 1 hand there. Let me see. Is there a hand inside the bag? Yes, there is. It's right there. Okay. And the wires that hold the arms and legs together. Go. Okay. Nope, I take that back. I have two of these kits ready to go. I have these waiting for a next extra set of parts. I mean, I do have some spare parts here. I don't know if it's enough to make a kit out of. But, Bub 4. Getting to the time of day where I want to take a nap. Yeah, this guy fell over. In the actual production models, I have a little heel on this back foot so that he doesn't fall over as easily. Yeah, here are the lenses for this if I were to make them in the smoky black. See, it's just a bluish gray, I think. As opposed to this, which is clear, which goes yellow when it's cured. Thought I grabbed another. So, yeah. And here's a translucent that I think I had translucent, then I put some gray in it accidentally, or thinking that I wasn't going to use it anymore or something, so this won't be a repeatable. Easily repeatable. So, but they're all kind of the same, you know? And of course I could use just the resin that I make the kit out of. In this case it was a darker gray. And these end up being a bit more opaque. But still, with the light behind them, you can see through the details a bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. So if you were to light it, you could still get the interior cylindrical detail. I thought I removed this song from the mix. Oh well. Must have been a different one. This one has some different variations in it, so I don't know. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer the clear but a little milky dome, or the windscreen that is still not going to be clear? But you can see the interior of the cockpit because it's not being covered. I mean, you can't see all of the interior. A little more. Anyway. Okay. I think I need to take a picture of this while holding it so people know the size of it and the scale of it. I may. Break out the rotating base. I need to figure out a way to power it. Alright, let's see, here's this. Reset myself. Oh, there it is, the thing I'm looking for. All the way on the close enough to center, I think. Ooh, I could do a camera move. Very limited camera move. It'd be cool to have a slider. I would like to get a slider at some point. That's not a near-term thing. Uh-oh. Camera stopped. And I somehow broke a nail. Let's see if I can put that there. Dim down the background by blocking some of this light getting to it. Bam.
Of course, this isn't it.
Well, maybe I should do the star background behind it. Where is my star? That I do not know. You know when you put something away and you don't remember where you put it? That's what I'm going through at the moment. Alright. Do not know where I put that stuff. Oh well, enough of that. I say that, but it's like, I really need to put something behind there. That's not just white. Or cardboard. There's some black. Looks like there is enough space, just enough space right around it. How does that look? You can't even tell it's a tree. Let's move this out of the way. Remove all color. the tree in at all. And I think that the black is making it overexpose. I don't like that I don't like that so much. I'd like to have it on a pole rather than a pill bottle. But, oh yeah, I blocked off the camera so my puppet is not reacting to my head movement. So that's okay, that's cool. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see, what time is it? It's 11:30. I might call it, I started a little early, I might end a little early. Just so I can putter around without thinking about it too much. But thank you all for watching. Seeing what's going on. So, this coffee is not doing its job, I tell you. I tells ya, this coffee is not doing its job. Should we do a little drawing or something? Roses, yeah. We will see you when we see you. Probably Wednesday, if not Saturday. And I think we'll take a trip over to JC Trash Panda. Or JC the Trash Panda. Because why not? What are they doing anyway? Other than, you know, I have to wait for an ad to get through before I can see what she's actually doing. Let me take this off. This guy on. Simplify the background. So this is the ViC B3. This is the ViC B1. This is the ViC B1 150, 150% of the original ViC B1. And of course we have the VR gnome figure, who's not going to stand up on this. The production models have an easier time standing. So, and of course the bug 4. He's the bipedal utility robot, 4 inches tall. Bug 4. It looks like JC Trash Panda is wandering around her studio, picking up some leather, perhaps. Alright, let's go right over there. See what her community's up to. So thanks again for popping by. I appreciate you.
getting smarter with Fidelity and open up your possibilities. Soon you can see small wins, and in the future, bigger wins. Like having the freedom to do whatever. It's all possible with Fidelity.
I mean it, I'm not so brave.